Good evening to everyone present over here in the meet today, organized by the JHC NSS, Rotaract Club, and the Philosophy Department. I welcome you all to this AAA webinar. Everyone knows how important AAA points play in our academics and how crucial it is for us to get the degree in the third year. So, speaking about all the committees we have with us for the webinar, we have the Rotaract Club, the Philosophy Department, and the NSS unit of Jain College. The Rotaract Club and the NSS unit of Jain College both play an ideal role and have the same motto towards serving the society. Though we differ in different directions, but the goal is same. Philosophy Department has been always wel- has been always welcome to everyone who's been in touch with them. Philosophy Department has always helped NSS, be it academically, be it with the sessions. As we all know, Simmin ma'am has always been a helping hand towards NSS and doing sessions throughout the year. She's also done a lot of sessions this year too. The last session she did was on laughter, which was a very heartwarming experience for us and a very enjoying and lovely experience for everyone. So hoping that this session would be the same with more energy, more enthusiasm. So I welcome you all for today's webinar. I would like program officer Ashutosh sir, Ashutosh sir to give the addressal speech for today's webinar.
Okay, thank you so much, Adnan. I hope my voice is audible to all of you. So, very good
Yes, sir.
evening to all of you. Thank you, Adnan. Thank you so much. So, very good evening to all of you. Professor Simon has already joined us, and ma'am, we still, want to cheer all of us today with this creativity of yoga, which you are going to teach us today, ma'am. Right? So, you are almost, a very important part of a very, very energetic personality between among us, Simin ma'am. So we really look forward to learn a lot from you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am, and please grace us with your wonderful knowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Adnan, for your kind words, and thank you, Ashutosh, sir. I always look forward for opportunities where I will get to interact with students and I will get to share a lot of things that I study on a regular basis. I practice every single day. And each time, whenever I am invited, I always wonder what new and what next. So, one of the things that has been really exciting me of late is this quest on meditation and the youth who finds it difficult to have their attention spans in place. Attention is something that we all find it difficult to focus, especially nowadays with so many distractions around. In the classrooms, once upon a time, physically, pre corona times, we just had the teacher. In case if we shifted or we whispered something, our teacher was always there telling us, shh. But now, in this online mode, the teacher cannot do this because if everybody's cameras are on, my Wi-Fi is not going to support me. And this quest that I have been going through about meditation, where students say, "Man, kitna boring hai," and let me tell you, I feel the same. I am with you. Closing your eyes, blankness of the mind. My phone is calling me, and my tab is calling me, and everything is around. It is challenging. And we don't have to make those very very big beginnings of throwing everything and saying I'm going to shut my eyes and I'm going to meditate. If I take you through a little experiment whereby I tell you 10 seconds think of nothing, my words may just rattle in your mind and you may end up thinking. The mind cannot understand a negative statement. The mind always functions in the positive, in the now. It cannot understand a no. The moment you say don't do this, you will end up doing this. Very simple. In our childhood, we have seen that whenever our parents told us, don't do that, we went and we did that. Don't touch that iron, it's hot, you will hurt yourself. We will still go and do it. So the mind is a monkey mind. Now, keeping this monkey mind under control and giving it a small opportunity to grow and to just develop focus. Now, all of us, again, do not have religious goals, spiritual goals, but we do have goals of being good human beings. We do have goals of achieving a lot in our lives. And this achievement is very important to us because we have to focus on our goals. So, one of the things that meditation brings about is focus. But let me tell you, most people, including me, think that it is the most boring thing. Let me tell you, at the age of 19, when I went for the Buddhist meditation technique of Vipassana, on day one, when they told us that there is mon breath and there are food timings and there is sattvic food, I literally wanted to. And that is where, from that time of age 19 to these current times of Corona and the pandemic giving us the online learning opportunity with every distraction around. You even have your WhatsApp on your laptop and your Telegram. So let's do one thing. Let's come up with something new. And that is what I told myself, which is creative visualization, because most of us are visual people. We can imagine. And imagination is one of the biggest gifts that we have as human beings. Had we not been able to imagine so much, we wouldn't have been able to grow this. So I just want everybody to close your eyes and just follow my instructions. Believe me, in no time you will be focusing. And I have a lot of fun techniques today. Today, we are going to do a lot of things which will open up ourselves, which will open up a lot of energy centers within us. The first thing that I want you to close your eyes is just to take 3 deep breaths and each time exhale through your mouth. Adnan, thank you for keeping your camera on because I will be looking at you and knowing that that part is done. Whenever you are stressed, just breathe. Whenever you can breathe, just deeply breathe, and you will be feeling very, very relaxed. Another technique is, in case if there is too much of stress that you cannot deal with, just breathe in and just do. Now, this will release a lot of your stresses. So I'm just hoping that all of you all have taken 3 deep breaths and exhale through your mouth. I want you all to focus on your chest. Just become aware of this chest that you have. Slowly and gradually, take your awareness down to your hips, to your knees, to your legs, your feet, your soul. And just stop at your soul. SOLE, not SOUL. SOLE. So just stop at your soul. And as you stop at your soul, I just want you to imagine that there are long roots coming out of your feet. Really, really long roots. And these roots are just penetrating deeper and deeper into the center of Mother Earth. As you root yourself and you reach the center, each one will have a different journey. Each one will be able to see a lot of things, to experience a lot of things. Your body will also react. And as you have reached there, you just tell yourself, I am rooted and I am grounded. I am rooted and I am grounded. I am rooted and I am grounded. Imagine that Mother Earth, in whatever form, a green color fairy, a tree, any of these, is just there in front of you. And Mother Earth is right there for you. Just bow down to her or hold her and thank her. Thank her for all that she has done for us, whether you are aware of it or not. the air that you breathe, the water that you drink, all the energy and the nutrients that she puts into our brains, and we have sufficient food to eat. Thank her for all her support in whatever way she has given. And just tell yourself, I am grounded and I am. Every time you feel that you are flying too high or your ego is just too high, just do this rooting exercise. This is also connecting you to your own roots, to the roots of your values and your conscience. Once comfortable, slowly and gradually, let these roots wind up. The way wires wind up. So let it wind up and let all of these get collected at the base of your soul, SOLE. And as they are collected at the base of your soul, imagine you getting up from there and walking. Walk towards a water body. It could be a lake, it could be a river, ocean, waterfall. A lot of people like waterfalls. And you are just there. Just observe the flow of this water. Observe the flow, whether it is fast, slow, whether it is flowing or is it frozen or is it blocked. And do you see any kind of obstacles? Do you see some boulders? Do you see a tornado? Do you see a hurricane? What is it that you can see as you look far? Is anything coming towards you? Also feel what it is to sit near this water body. Just sit for the time being. Imagine that you're slowly walking into this water body, very, very slowly. So the first step that you take will tell you what is the temperature of this water. And this temperature is very important for you to know. The temperature of the water will tell you about something that I will be discussing a little later. Just feel your feet on the riverbed. Look down. Is the water clear? Is the water muddy? Or is it somewhat clear and muddy? Look at the base. What is it that you can see? Are there any stones? Can you find anything precious? Anything shiny? What is it that you can find? And how is it that you feel as you walk deeper and deeper in this water body? Also, notice in case if you have any fears pertaining to water or you feel secure, because everything has a meaning. Everything. Now just walk into the water and feel how is it to walk in this water. Is there comfort or there ain't any comfort? Continue to breathe and just imagine that there is a huge waterfall. And this waterfall has a little bench which is made up of stone and it's directly below the waterfall. Just go and take a seat over there. As you go and sit there, let this water flow on you. Let this water flow through you. Just imagine that you have become porous, completely porous, maybe spongy, and let this water clean you. Externally first, your hair, your shoulders, your clothes, everything is wet. Try and feel the moisture around you and let it flow. Now, as you are porous and there is a sponge around you, just keep absorbing this water with you. Let the water clean your head, your brain, Andar ka snan, as Kareena Kapoor says in one of her advertisements. Let it wash your brains, your eyes, your nasal passage, your mouth. Let it come out of your ears and your nostrils. Let it wash every part of you from within. Every cell, nerve, tissue, bone, bile, blood, organ. Let everything get a wash, a nice wash, and let water take along with it toxins. And these are not chemical toxins alone, but it's taking away a lot of emotional toxins. Emotionally, in case if you have stored any memories within you, which every time you visit only makes you feel fearful or painful or angry or anxious or sad or guilty. Let all this water flow and wash that out. Give the best wash to your heart and your head, and let this water flow out from your feet. Let there be a complete flow. In case if you feel that there is block anywhere, then just observe it. Where water is not getting absorbed or it is not able to clean it. In case if that is the case with some of you, just imagine that here I have given you a liquid hand wash. As there is water, it's going to bubble up, and this is a magical hand wash. It just keeps bubbling. So just keep rubbing that. So why don't all of us do it? Just imagine that I have given you some amount of this magical hand wash, a body wash, and just imagine that you're scrubbing your own brain. Imagine that you're scrubbing your own eyes, all that painful memories that you have stored within you, which you don't want to see anymore, or any person whom you don't want to see anymore. Wash them off. Let there be a nice bubbly wash that you are giving yourself. If there is pain in any part of your body, let this body wash bubble up over there. You scrub it, and your pain is going to reduce. Just wash your heart off because we store a lot within us. Just imagine that every time you are washing yourself with this body wash, you're only growing brighter. There are lights coming up. Externally, you are glowing, and internally, too, you are glowing. Every cell, nerve, tissue, bone, bile, organ is lightening. Your blood is shining brighter, more red, redder, and each of your organs are also feeling cleansed. Just breathe in and know that you will feel cleansed inside out. And once done, you can simply stand up on this stone, on this bench, and just extend your hands out like Jesus Christ and just let everything wash you inside. The purpose of taking you through water next after being rooted is because water symbolizes our emotions, and hence these emotions can be scrubbed out, and you are focusing so much on yourself. You are already meditating, just a little too creatively. Meditation is all about focus. Right now, you have focused on cleaning and cleansing your body internally and externally. And after this cleansing is done, slowly come out and start walking on the seashore. Just keep walking on the seashore and let the sun shine bright, really bright, nice and bright. And as the sun is shining bright, you're just magically getting lifted. You're just getting lifted and you are going closer and closer to the sun. very, very close. But it's not burning you. The sun loves you, and the sun will be there for you, help you, not to harm. So let the sun carry you, and you get closer and closer to the sun. And as you get closer to the sun welcomes you with its warmth. You are bright up now, totally and completely. And you should feel lucky that you are meeting the sun. You can tell the sun a hi, hello. Probably sun has got eyes and mouth and ears and hands and legs too, probably. And just imagine that the fire that sun has, you just remove everything from within, all the toxins, and let go in this fire. In India, and especially Hinduism, there is the practice of swaha, where every time you want to take away things from you, so you take it away and you put it in the fire and say swaha. Or you all can just say gone, all gone, burnt. And that which is burnt never comes back. So if there are any toxins that you are still left with, let them go. Let these toxins go. You will see that you've already begun to feel lighter, and this lightness only takes you to a higher level of life. Once done, just keep walking closer and closer, deeper and deeper into the sun, and just sit there. Just sit there and tell yourself, I am being purified. Any unhealthy habits that I have, I leave them here and now. Any unhealthy expectations and emotions I have, I leave them here and now. I leave everything here and now. That which does not serve me, I leave them here. And feel the power of the sun. Sun is the only one shining in the sky, so bright. Sun has so much of power, and absorb the power of the sun. Absorb good self-esteem from the sun. The sun has very high self-esteem. But don't take the ego and the anger of the sun and tell the sun, let me shine as brightly as you shine always in the sky. And just be there, feel the energy of the sun. As I told you, that the sun is there for you, not to harm. From the sun, you are now going to be going on to a journey on the galaxy. So let's go to the galaxy. Keep flying because you've become light, emotionally light. So keep flying higher and higher, and you will see a number of stars. You will see a number of planets. You may see some comets too. You may see some UFOs too. Just keep absorbing whatever there is around. And then you will spot planet Earth. And let planet Earth and you come close to each other, and you have expanded yourself so much that when you hug the planet Earth or you hold it, you are embracing it completely. So keep imagining that you have hugged it and embraced it completely. Because for each one of you, the world is for you to embrace. You will all be somebody very important in life, and we all want to reach the highest peak of achievement and success. Just feel that the entire world knows you, the entire world needs you, because all of us contribute to the planet in our own unique ways. And after you have done this, just absorb like a zoop, absorb the earth. And as you absorb it, you might get a little tingling sensation. because we are a world to ourselves. And after you have completed this, just take 3 more deep breaths and each time exhale through. So this is my first set. And now y'all can gently open your eyes. We have already focused and meditated for almost about 20 minutes or so. And wasn't that really emotionally detoxing in some way or the other? And there was no mention of religion or spirituality. And if you just take these practices, and here I specifically took the 5 elements of earth, where there was rooting down emotions, was water, and there was fire of the sun, and there was this entire space that was created. So if you just take some of these practices, it's excellent. And now I move on to little more deeper work. But before that, some of these practices that we have done today, whenever there is exam time, especially because all of you are students, and Ashutosh sir, for you and me also exams are quite stressing. So we can all practice these somewhere. It will help us to cope with the anxiety and the stress of examinations. So let's just move on to the next set of creative visualizations, meditations. Now let's do some social media meditation. And Adnan is already smiling. Yes, so we are going to do a little social media meditation. So I want you all to close your eyes once again and just let yourself imagine that you have opened on your cell phones Instagram, your favorite app, the most loving app, Instagram. And you keep on scrolling through posts, one post after another post and another post and another post, friend and a relative and an enemy and somebody big, a film star, a dietitian, a cook, somebody into exercise and all of that. So just let you go through those, and very soon you will see that every post you scroll up to, it's just you. There are posts only about you. And somewhere you are stopping at a post which has got a video of you. And this video of you is exactly looking like what you are looking right now. It's a reflection, an identical reflection of the original you right now, along with the post on which you are on Instagram. Now is a time that you have come face to face with yourself. The first thing that you will do is no criticizing yourself. You will only tell yourself, I love you. One of the most difficult words to tell yourself. Yes, believe me, it's far easier to tell another person I love you than to tell yourself. So don't lose this opportunity. You may find it difficult, but tell yourself. And in case if you are alone at home and as all of you are muted, just say this loudly. I love you. Take your name and just say I love you. So I would look at my coach and say, Simmin, I love you. Simmin, I love you very much. Simmin, I love you. And for once, stop judging yourself that you are either too short, too tall, too fair, too dark, too fat, or too thin. Just tell yourself, body, thank you for supporting me. Body, thank you for supporting me for this time where I needed your support the most. Body, thank you very much for being by my side. Body, I thank you for all my achievements. would I have ever achieved anything had I not known myself, had I not understood myself, had I not been connected to myself? And say, take your name and say, I forgive you. Some of the more difficult, even more difficult words, and say, I forgive you. Because many times we are angry with others, but we are also many a times angry with ourselves. So just imagine you telling yourself through this Instagram post, I forgive you. I may have wronged against you, but I forgive you. And feel the forgiveness. And once you are a little comfortable, again tell yourself I love you. Again tell yourself I value you. Again tell yourself I am so fond of you. Again tell yourself I am with myself. Just focus on yourself and just keep on repeating the phrase I love you. Now, once you are comfortable with yourself, now scroll a little up and see all posts about you, all happy posts about you. You with your friends, traveling, enjoying, one post after another post after another post, another post. And then you are going to stop somewhere, stop scrolling in a while, because you are going to come across a post of somebody you don't like very much. So it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could be an ex's mother, or a boyfriend's mother, or a girlfriend, or whoever. Just stop over there and tell the person a very big thank you. Because when they hurt you, they teach you something. Every time that we are hurt in our lives, we end up learning something. So this time, what has the hurt taught you? Discuss it with this person on the post. Post comments to each other. Tell the person, I'm not going to like your post. In fact, I'm going to say terrible things. You can even silently punch the person over there. You can punch the post. Don't feel guilty doing that. It's okay. It's just expression that we need. You want to kick the person? Do it. You want to get into the post and fight the person and win the war? Please do it. Because you need expression. You need to come out of this, of these toxic energies which you have stored within you. You may not be able to tell them on their face about it. But it is important that you discuss it out with them. So discuss it out. Tell them how you feel. Express it. Kicks, slaps, whacks, throw chapels on them, rotten tomatoes on them. But express your anger. And once you are a little comfortable, tell the person, I forgive you. Some of you will say, no, no, I don't want to forgive. Simmin ma'am, I don't want to forgive. But forgiveness doesn't mean that you forget everything. Forgiveness will free you from the toxic energies that you have stored within you. So just tell yourself, I forgive you. Tell the person over there, I forgive you. And thank you for teaching me the lesson that you have taught me. If you betrayed me, you taught me how to be careful. If you betrayed me, you also taught me that I cannot trust everyone. When I focus too much on you, and you did not live up to my expectations. For once, I learned that I have to focus on myself and just take this as an absolutely positive experience. And from there, now you start scrolling again and you see that the person is no longer on the list, of course, and there is only and only you. So, from your age, imagine that you are now 5 years elder. What is your Instagram post about now? Your post is 10 years. Now it is about you who has grown 10 years more. What do you look like now? What is it that you have achieved? What would you like to flaunt on social media? Look, keep on scrolling. Another 5 years, another 5 years, another 5 years. And imagine that you have reached the goal that you had set for yourself, whatever you want to accomplish. Now, suddenly, you will see as your accomplishments are increasing, you are on LinkedIn, you are on Facebook, and you are doing a YouTube live. Your entire life is live on YouTube. What is it that you would like to create for yourself today? What is it that you would want to achieve for yourself today? Just let yourself flow in these posts. It could be a story, it could be a post, it could be somebody interviewing you, it could be a clipping of a newspaper where you have given an interview or you have written something. Let that flow. Look at your achievements and for once feel a little pride at who you are. Don't judge yourself. Just tell yourself, I'm creating all this for myself, for my highest good, for my best self, for my own achievements, for my self actualization, for my self realization, and for myself. Just keep focusing on yourself and your growth. And by now, your breath is very much under control. And by the way, congratulations to all of you who are practicing with me live. Your BBP may have been absolutely normal, your pulse rate absolutely normal, and you have given yourself a good break. Slowly come out of these pose. Slowly open your eyes and please tap your feet. Tap, tap, tap. Because हम बहुत उड़ चुके हैं. We have done a lot of, we are now superstars on social media. Let's just tap our feet and ground ourselves. Just tap your feet and ground yourself. Excellent. So let's do one more. First, take nice 3 deep breaths. Look left, look right. Just move your neck a bit. Just release your hands a little. If you want to stretch a little, please do so. Just close your eyes once you have accomplished all of these and you're ready for another dose of creative visualization. Adnan, will we have little time for interaction?
Yes, ma'am. Do we have?
Thanks. Thank you. Adnan. Okay. So I'm going to do something. Let's do a little I love you meditation and then we will do money meditation. I'm sure everybody loves that and everybody wants some amount of success in life. And I'm sure when I'm saying money along with me and Adnan, all of you all are smiling. So let's just close our eyes. This is going to be the third set of meditations that we will be doing. Just imagine that you're lying down on a very comfortable bed, but hey, don't go to sleep. Imagine that you are lying down on a very comfortable bed and you are focusing on your breath once again. and the environment is very calm, composed, serene, peaceful. And just imagine that there is all of a sudden a very huge shower of pink light. We are in the month of love. Valentine's Day has just taken place 4 days ago. We may have expressed love to a lot of people, but today I am going to transform you all into love. So just imagine that there is a huge shower of a pink light around you. This pink light is very comforting. It's almost like a huge curtain that has covered you inside out. And let yourself breathe this pink light. And as you breathe this pink light, not just you externally are covered in pink light, but even internally, all the gaps within you are pink in color. It's almost like there are pink bulbs all around you inside. We will concentrate on pink, not on red or maroon. Yeah, because maroon and red can give you very active energies. We don't want active energies. We want calming energies. So let this pink color, this pink light cover you inside out. That is everything within you and everything without you that is turned pink. You have turned pink. You are reflecting the pink color. You have turned pink. And as you have turned pink, you just look within you, and all of a sudden, there's going to be a huge transformation within you. Your transformation will have, first thing is, your brain will change into a heart shape. Your eyes will change into a heart shape. Your nose is also somewhat a heart shape. Your ears have turned into a heart shape. Your lips have turned into a heart shape. Your tongue is also heart shaped. Your neck has turned into heart shape. Your heart has turned into heart shape. Your lungs have turned into heart shape. Your intestine, small and big, heart shape. Your pancreas, heart shape. Your spleen, heart shape. All the wires, all the nerves, synapse, neurons, everything is heart shaped. Your muscles are heart shaped. Your bones also have a heart shape. Your knees, your feet, your legs, everything is heart shaped. And hey, do you know what? You have transformed into a really big heart yourself. It's a huge heart. Every cell in your body is heart shaped. Even your fat and your hair is somehow heart shaped. There are hearts all over. And just unlock these hearts. Imagine that there is so much love behind each of these hearts that are within you. And hence, tell yourself, cells, I love you. Nerves, I love you. Bones, I love you. Bile, I love you. Organs, I love you. I love me. It's not going to make you narcissistic, but it's going to make you feel comfortable with yourself and who you are. Tell yourself, I am love. Because the more love you have for yourself, you will be able to give the other exactly what you have. If I have 100 rupees in my purse, can I give another 1,000? I can only give them 100 because that's all that I have. The more self love you have, the more you will be able to share with others. So just become this really big and just be there and just enjoy this pink light, which is very calming, which is very soothing. And once you are done, just smile at yourself. Look at yourself in the heart that you are, and just smile at yourself at who you are. When you smile at yourself, the world smiles at you. And just imagine that this pink color of yours is spreading to everything around you. Suddenly, everything has turned pink. Suddenly, parents have also turned pink and heart shaped. All the family members, the walls have turned pink because that is what you are giving to the world. Exactly what you feel the energy spreading to your entire space, your entire apartment, flat, bungalow. Let it spread to your entire floor. Let this pink light, this pink energy, this love spread to all the floors in your building. Let it spread more and more to your entire area, more and more, wider and wider, deeper and deeper to the entire city. And from the city, it goes more and more to the neighboring city, to your state, to your nation, to your continent, and to the globe. Just let this light reach every single person that is around, every place, all the water bodies. Hey, your rivers have also turned pink. The mountains, look up at the sun. The sun has also turned pink. Just let this energy spread throughout. Let this energy spread to everyone around. Now collect all your energies back into your own self and come back to the awareness of who you are. Come back to the awareness of yourself and collect yourself in your chest. And just take 3 deep breaths and each time exhale through your mouth and prepare yourself for the money creative visualization meditation. And once done, let this pink light from the heavens transform itself into a green light. Let there be a bright green light. Let this green light fill you up completely from outside as well as inside. Quite a few of us are anxious about our material success in future, and rightly so. Because in India and the Indian continent, we for us growth and success means material wealth and success. So just imagine that there is a huge wave and a very big shower of green light. Let there be a lot of green light. Please surround yourself externally and internally with green. This green light is a wonderful light. It's evergreen. It's got a lot more power as compared to your pink light. And as you inhale this light, all your body parts from inside are reflecting this green light. That something magical is going to happen. That is, all your cells are going to transform themselves into small, small balls, tiny, tiny balls, which are packed with currency. It's just that the lever has got stuck and it cannot open itself. So just imagine you going into your own body, going to every cell, tissue, nerve, organ, and just opening these small, small balls. And as soon as you open, there's going to be a bright shower of currency. Currency of all denominations, all types of currencies available in every part of the world. Imagine you fulfilling what you have always wanted in terms of your material wealth. Imagine now that as you have opened all of these wallets and purses, slowly and gradually you are surrounded by this wealth. You're sitting on tons of them. And as you are sitting on tons of them, you are seeing that huge walls of these are getting created around you. Just focus on what is this money telling you. Start talking to it. It's almost like a phone call which you are making to money and saying, hey money, hi money, how are you? And is money giving you a message? Is money telling you that stop being fearful about me, or manifest me, or work hard for me, welcome me, and I will be there for you. And just have a minute conversation, a mini conversation, a quick conversation, cut to cut talk with this money. Also, observe how you feel about it. Do you fear it? Do you absolutely love it? Are you welcoming it? Are you enjoying its company? What is it that it is telling you? Let the conversation flow. Quick conversation. You can always revisit it. And then collect yourself back once again to the center of your chest. And once you have collected yourself in the center of your chest, tell yourself, I am awake and alive. Once again, as you are out, just imagine a nice big shower of white light, a very, very big curtain of white light around you, and just breathe in this white light. Breathe in completely. You are now white, completely inside out. And just imagine that now we are going to do something very important. We are going to open the doors to immunity. So just imagine you going inside your own body and pushing the door of immunity for every cell. It's just like every cell has a little door which you just have to push and open. And like a warrior, just go inside and with all your energy and strength, keep pushing these doors of every cell, tissue, nerve, bone, organ, everything. And tell yourself, I am healthy now. My immunity is at its optimum now. I'm safe now. My health is great. I'm ready to fight out anything. And my body is going to support me in this endeavor. I have prepared my body for it. My immunity is strong. I'm a soldier. I'm courageous. I'm super. Tell yourself, I'm amazing. I'm too good. I'm fantastic. I'm fantabulous. I look so good. I take care of myself. I like myself. I love myself. Tell yourself a very big I love you. And just feel very comfortable in your body. And know that today you have been detoxed of emotions, toxic emotions. You have got yourself the highest position in the world. You have dealt with some people whom you did not like. You have opened doorways of self love. You have opened doorways to welcome money and great immunity. You have been rooted. Your emotions have learned to flow freely. You have exhumed in the fire all that your body and your mind does not need in. Slowly and gradually open your eyes. Nice deep breath. Rub your palms nicely and cup your eyes. Cup your eyes for a while. Cup your ears for a while and smile. So, these are some of the techniques of creative visualization. These are meditative techniques. We have a number of our scriptures and books which talk about meditative techniques, but keeping in mind that today's generation has a lot of distractions, I feel that some of these techniques we can all use in our everyday lives. If there are any questions, then please feel free to share with me, but you must share your experiences. Right now, I just want all of you all to post in the chat box how is it that you all are feeling. I'm sure you all are anxious for the feedback form, but apart from that, how is it that you all are feeling? Are you all feeling calm, content? You all are feeling more angry? You all want to just tell me a bye bye. So Adnan, what is it? What are the kind of responses that we are getting?
It was amazing, ma'am. I feel very calm and composed right now. The same, the audience also feels it.
Mhm.
Amazing, relaxed, strong, relaxing. Yes,
Super.
refreshed,
Mhm.
calm, relaxed. The experience was wonderful. Positive, getting positive vibes.
Superb.
Yeah.
So just see what is it that you have created for yourself by just taking your mind to focus on something. So, whenever there are things troubling you, just remember some of these techniques, especially the light and the curtain of light. There are three lights which are very powerful: the white light, the pink light, and the green light. They all come under what is known as color therapy. And always tell yourself a lot of positive things. Do this mirroring work and tell yourself a lot of I love. How many of y'all are feeling self love? I want reactions in the chat box. How many of you all are feeling that you all have given yourselves a dose of love? Hey, you also, me also. I am also with you all. Super. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, we need to love ourselves very much and especially respect our bodies and make wise decisions and choices for them. So, is there, if you all have any questions for me, then please shoot. If there are other things which you all want to ask me about connected to creative visualization or anything else, then please feel free to ask.
Guys, we are open to questions, if any.
Just everybody's feeling too much of this relaxed ecstasy, and you
Yeah.
don't need the high of anything else besides just getting in touch with yourself and just unnerving all your nerves, which are always stimulated and ready to fight or react and not act.
Ma'am, I had a small query for you. Can I
Yes,
just put
yes,
it?
absolutely,
Yeah,
Ashutosh sir.
yeah, ma'am. My query is, ma'am, how do you relax yourself in 1 minute? Suppose you want to just, you have just 1 minute to relax. What are some quick relaxation ideas?
So, if you just have a minute to relax, or you want to relax in a very noisy place like a train or something, then just close your eyes and imagine that there is a very big shower of a yellow light coming in. Just breathe in this yellow light as much as possible. And for some people, you can even use rainbow light because rainbow light has got all the seven colors, and you are giving yourself a dose of color therapy whereby just imagine that these seven colors you are breathing in, inhaling and exhaling dark energy, inhaling the rainbow colors and exhaling dark energy. And just Ashutosh sir, even if you do this for about 45 seconds, not even 60 seconds completely, this is going to be totally energizing.
So it's going to calm you for a long time.
Absolutely, and it will also energize you. So sometimes students, you all feel very sleepy studying something, too much of theory. something that is not of your interest, please practice this this inhalation of the rainbow light. It really, really,
Ma'am, there is one more query. What if
yes.
you feel like crying while meditating? What is to be done?
First and foremost, if you cry, like automatically if tears flow out, or while meditating, you want to yawn, or take a deep inhalation, or just a kind of an exasperation, or you burp, these are amazing signs of the body releasing toxic energy. That's the first thing. Secondly, if you feel like crying during meditation, it means that somewhere there are a lot of emotional toxic energies within you. You will have
Okay.
to work very hard, or rather you have to go through the process of self introspection, because that means that there are too many things which are troubling you. One, secondly, you are really afraid of facing yourself. Third, you are feeling afraid of being alone, and you do need some amount of therapy and help.
And there is one more query by a student, and the
Yes.
student is asking that
Yes.
sometimes I get up in the night and I wake up and I'm scared at something. In the morning, I don't remember what has happened.
So
So,
these are very common things, you know. Sometimes we get very, very fearful dreams. We are filled
yeah.
with thoughts, or we just wake up in the night with a start. Okay, so just means these are only indications of the body telling you that there is something wanting to come out. It's just very dark, that is why it is coming out at night. Like couple of people have had this issue where they have been exploited either physically, emotionally, and they just wake up at night. They have to deal with it. Don't try to bring about, you know, something else in its place. Like it's not any kind of a negative energy or some kind of a spirit or a ghost or something which is very much popularized in our Indian culture by way of stories. You have to know that you have to face yourself head on and face yourself from within as well.
Ma'am, one last question for today.
No problem. Many,
Yeah,
many,
that is,
all are
yeah.
welcome.
So, yeah. So, ma'am, this question is, can you elaborate about the trance state of meditation and how to maintain it during the meditation time?
With trance, you have to get into the blanking of the mind,
Okay.
whereby you lose your awareness of everything that is around you. See, today's meditation, there was one thing which was stopping you all from sleeping, which was my voice and my continuous instructions. But if you want to get into trance, then you must learn to blank your mind. Now, Patanjali's yoga, the eightfold path, the Ashtanga Marga given by Patanjali, the founder of yoga system, in his eight limbs, the last three limbs, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, speak about it. So whoever is the student, I will strongly recommend you to read about Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, because these are very systematic stages of you getting into trance. First and foremost, you have to focus from everything onto just one thing. Second step is where you are just into that thing, and third is where nothing else remains, just you and that thing is there, or you are there in your awareness completely. Now these are states which are not very easy, sir, for normal human beings to achieve. You really need to have spiritual goals in your life, and that is when I strongly recommend this trance kind of feeling.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
there's one
yeah,
question.
Yes.
yeah,
Uh,
Adnan.
what if someone is not able to meditate and they start getting headaches while doing meditation?
Yeah. So getting headaches during meditation means again that there are emotional toxins in terms of stress, tensions, worries. Okay? You have to learn to deal with them from a more realistic point of view. And one of the things which I tell a lot of people is don't fight your stresses, don't fight your tensions. You have to learn to flow with the flow of life. You have to accept them and you have to face those challenges. Because if you don't, they will come back to you in some other form of your life. Now, a lot of people tell me that we can't meditate. You know, our usual meditation of the kind that I told you about, blanking of the mind, that is where creative meditation is very much useful. In fact, there is a sound meditation also. There is a seven sound vibrational meditation. So probably Ashutosh, sir, some other time I
Yeah,
can have a session of this sound
definitely.
therapy with you all.
Yeah, ma'am. We attended a session at HR college. There is a
Uh-huh.
ma'am called Sapna who conducted.
Mhm.
but we will be grateful if you could conduct for us. That will be.
Absolutely.
Her
In
name is Sapna Sarangi. She conducted, but we would
hmm.
like you to conduct it for us
Sure.
that way.
So I have a close friend who does some of these singing bowls. But besides
Okay.
this, there is this vibrational sound healing, and
Yeah.
it is tremendous amount of meditative practice, whereby we
Right.
can certainly have a session on that
Definitely,
someday.
ma'am. We'll look forward to it. Let's hope and plan it accordingly. And we plan to keep it, ma'am, as per your convenience. And we will definitely try to put it as early as possible.
Sure. Sure.
Sure. Yeah, ma'am.
One last
Any other?
question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please
How
ask.
to control your mind? Like when you sleep, you get positive vibes, negative vibes. How can you free your mind from those thoughts?
So first and foremost, now get this myth out, or get this phrase out of your vocab, that I want to control my mind. See, the moment you will try to control something, now the other thing begins to resist it. Imagine you want to catch a rooster, a chicken, a hen, or a bird. They will fly away from you when you try to hold anything very tight. Okay, for example, small experiment: if everybody just puts pressure like this in of the air that is between your palms, just let there be a lot of pressure, you know what will happen? At some point in time, there is a repelling feeling, a stuck feeling, which is telling you to go away, and you feel pressurized. So don't try to control yourself. Don't try to control yourself, to to say that I want to control my mind. Say I want to deal with my mind. That is a better approach. That's the first thing. Secondly, with negative thoughts, often I tell my philosophy students, especially all my FIBA students, that when you go to a bookstore, or you not necessary to go to a physical bookstore, but just go to Amazon or Flipkart. Try to find a book on the art of negative thinking. You will not find any book. But try to find a book called Art of Positive Thinking. You'll find tons of them, because negative thinking comes very naturally to us. Positive thinking does not come very naturally to us. And that is why you have to, every time there is a negative thought in your mind, just do this simple thing. You're all my tech people, so I'm giving you a tech solution for it. Say Control Alt Delete to the negative thought. Keep telling it Control Alt Delete till it's gone, and immediately keep telling yourself the exact opposite. Suppose I say, this person is going to harm me. I say Control Alt Delete, Control Alt Delete, Control Alt Delete, Control Alt Delete, till I feel calm, and then I say, this person is going to treat me with respect. The person will give me my due. So try to be as positive as possible. Every time there's a negative thought, don't control it. Just say Control Alt Delete, whereby you're capturing it and you're taking it out of your system. Remember, don't try to control it, because the mind resists any kind of controlling. Yes, Adnan. Anything else?
I guess that's it for today. I take the honor and I feel blessed to give the vote of thanks at the end. Yeah.
Wait, Adnan. Before this, I
Okay,
want to
sure.
thank all our participants. I want to thank Ashutosh sir in
My
particular.
pleasure. My
Yeah,
pleasure, ma'am.
because he is always so supporting towards all of these. And every time Ashutosh sir tells me, Simon ma'am, we have to do something together, I come up with the bestest part of me. I put in
Thanks
my
so much.
heart and soul, and every time the response is fantastic. I want to
Thanks
thank
so much for
each
this.
and every student present over here for making this event a success, and for taking back some of these. And I really hope and pray that you all will continue with some of these practices, especially during times of your examinations.
Ma'am,
That's it.
a, a question from a student, like how can they connect with you for the
I
experience and like.
I think we are all on the WhatsApp group, so you all have access to my number. I do have a broadcast list, so if some of you all want to connect with me with regard to some of the sessions which I do and some of my practices, then let me know. I will add you to my broadcast list.
Okay, so everyone knows where to message now. Yeah.
Yes, Adnan.
It was an indeed a fabulous session, ma'am, having you be with us and give us a stressful experience, a very stress relief experience. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed now, right now.
I know.
Yeah, the session was very calming and relaxing. It was the same like the last session which we had on
Mm.
laughter, where I'll share my experience
Yes,
in
please.
the laughter session. I was stuck at my native place for like 6 to 7 months, couldn't go anywhere, and was very much stressed and depressed. And at that moment, uh, we got the news that Simon ma'am is having a laughter session. So I was not gonna attend it before, but a friend of mine forced to attend me. So I came into it, and I'm speaking very truly. It was like a very relaxing
De-stressing.
and yeah, distressing experience. And on the behalf of the whole JHC NSS and every participant here, we thank you for coming and guiding us and giving us an experience which we need and relieving us from our stress. Thank you, ma'am, for always being there and supporting all the students who approach you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Adnan. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I guess we will say a bye now and would end the session. I hope everyone has filled the feedback form in the chat box. It is very important for you to fill it so that you can claim your AAA points, which are very important. As everyone knows, how if you want the degree, you need the AAA points. It's just like the oxygen we need to breathe. So do not forget to fill the feedback form. Thank you everyone for being there, and you all were a lovely audience. Thank you so much.